So hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel JK World 035, and we are back with the series of book reading. So and today's episode 16. So today's episode 16. So and topic is demoting a loyal friend. So yeah, let's read. It's a short topic. So yeah, when I started Loud Cloud, I had the best people I knew, people whom I respected, trusted, and liked. Like me, many of them did not have deep experience in the jobs that I gave them, but they worked night and day to learn, and they made great contribution to the company. Nevertheless, the day come when I needed to hire someone else, someone with more experience to run the function that I had previously entrusted to my loyal friend. Damn, how do you do that? So, should you do it at all? So, the first question that always come to mind is, do I really need to do this? Who could I possibly hire who will work this hard and bleed the company colors like this? Sadly, if you are asking the question, you very likely already know the answer. If you need to build a worldwide sales organization, your buddy who did the first few deals is almost certainly not the best choice. As hard as it may be, you need to take a confession approach. You must consider first all of the others' employees, and second your friend. The good of the individual must be sacrificed for the good of the whole. So how do you break the news? Once you make the decision, breaking the news will not be easy. It's important to consider two deep emotions your friend will feel. Number one, embarrassment. Do not underestimate what a large factor this will be in his thinking. All of his friends, relatives, and colleagues know his current position, and they know how hard he's worked and how much he's sacrificed for the company. How will be possible explain to them that he will no longer be a part of the executive team? Number two, betrayal. Your friend will undoubtedly feel something like this. I will be there from the beginning. I will walk side by side with you. How could you do this? It's not like you are perfect in your job. Either how can you be so comfortable selling me out? Those are some powerful emotions, so get ready for an intense decision. Ironically, the key to an emotional decision is to take the emotion out of it. To do that, you must be very clear in your mind about what you are decided and what you want to do. The most important thing to decide is that really want to do this. If you walk into a demotion discussion with an open discussion, you will walk out with a mess of a situation and a mess of a relationship. As a part of the decision, you must get comfortable with the thought that the employee may quit the company given the intense emotions he will feel. There is no guarantee that he will want to stay. If you cannot afford to lose him, you cannot make this change. Finally, you must decide the best role for him in your company. The obvious thing is to have him continue under his new boss, but this may not be the best thing for him, his boss, or his career. Your loyal employee will continue to have lots of knowledge about your company, competition, customers, and market that his new boss lacks. On the one hand, this can be a good thing. He can help get the new boss up to speed. On the other hand, when mixed with the intense emotions of embarrassment and betrayal, you might end up with a sabotage cocktail. Another problem with this approach is that from a career path perspective, there is no way to paint a picture of him reporting to his new boss as anything but a demotion. An alternative, if appropriate, would be to move him to another area of the company where his skills, talent, and knowledge will help. This kind of move will give him a chance to develop a new set of skills and help the company while he is doing it. For younger employees, getting experience in different areas can be highly valuable. Sadly, this option may not be a silver bullet. He might not want to work in another job. He might be hell bent on keeping his current job, so prepare for that as well. Once you will decided to hire someone above your friend and decided on the alternatives that you would like to offer him, you can have the conversation. Keep in mind that you can't let him keep his old job, but you can be fair and you can be honest. Some keys to doing that: number 1, use appropriate language. Make clear with your language that you will decided as previously discussed. Use perhapses, like I have decided, rather than I think or I would like. By doing this, you will avoid putting the employee in the awkward position of wondering whether he should lobby for his old job. You can tell him what he wants to hear, but you can be honest. Number 2, admit reality. If you are a founder, CEO like I was, it probably won't be lost on the employee that you are just as underskilled for your job as is for his. Don't dodge this fact. In fact, admit that if you were a more experienced CEO, you might be able to develop him into the role, but two people who don't know what they are doing in a recipe for failure. So number 3, acknowledge the contribution. If you want him to stay in the company, you should say that and make it crystal clear that you want to help him develop his career and contribute to the company. Let him know that you appreciate what he has done and that your decision results from a forward looking examination of what the company needs, not a review of his past performance. The best way to do This, if appropriate, is to couple the demotion with an increase in compensation. Doing so will let him know that he is both appreciated and valued going forward. Through all of this, keep in mind that it is what it is, and nothing you can say will change that or stop it from being deeply upsetting. Your goal should not be to take the sting out of it, but to be honest, clear, and effective. Your friend may not appreciate that in the moment, but he will appreciate it over time. So this is a today's chapter, demoting a loyal friend. So if you like it, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel of JK World 035. And so we will meet in another episode. So bye bye guys. So bye bye, and please subscribe to the channel. And this is a book very interesting, and if you read this book, you gain some knowledge, you learn something. So you have you got some experience. If you in future you are the CEO, what steps you will take, this book teach you. So bye bye guys.